Today we have again Scott Shellady, also known as the Cow Guy on ConnectedFarmer. He is going to speak a little bit with us about the USDA report that was released this week and the jobs report that was released today. This time around, he is luckier because we are recording this after the report. So I guess he will have more accurate information. About the market. Scott, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. Good to see you.
So the last time we talked, we recorded a video before the jobs report,
Ooh.
and we were talking about the market reaction, and you said the market was trading on emotion. What's your view right now?
I think it's still trading on emotion. I mean, it's great to see these numbers come through, but just because numbers are better than the expectation doesn't mean they're great, right? I mean, yes, we were expecting 12.3% unemployment. We got 11.1%. Market likes that, so it's trading up on emotion. We were expecting to create 3 million jobs. We created 4.8 million jobs. That's great. Market's trading up, but at the same time, we still have 11.1% unemployment. We were at 3.4%. Wage growth was bad. We didn't see anything there. And you know what? As long as we've got an issue with the economy not being allowed to open up all the way, we can't get back to where everybody wants us to be. So I don't think we're going to see this V-shaped recovery that everybody's talking about until the stadiums are full, restaurants are full, bars are full, buses are full, subways are full. We're not going to get back to normal. And so we always have to keep in mind that there is going to be a time that we have to take to get through this, and it's not going to happen as fast as I would like it or anybody else would like it.
Yeah, and indeed the bulls are out there. They want to make money.
Yeah, and you can trade this. It took me 25 years to understand this. I know there's people out there that are bulls and are happy, and you can't fight them. You can't sell the market into these guys because there's too many people out there that are happy. So you have to trade the market on what's everybody else is thinking rather than what you're thinking. And ultimately, I know that we're still in trouble. I mean, we've had a big bankruptcy every week this week since the last report, and we're continuing to see that. So just because we're slightly opening up, everybody's really, really happy, but that doesn't mean we're anywhere near where we need to be. We're nowhere near where we were in February, nowhere near.
And what do you assess about the USDA report?
Well, I mean, a lot of acres went missing, and a lot of funds got caught wrong-footed. Right? They were short the market. Well, I don't want to put bad news on it. I think most of this rally we've seen, say like for instance in corn, has been shorts getting out of the market rather than more new longs getting in the market. We're going to need to see now. We're getting hotter and drier weather reports coming through, and that's going to give a little bit of a bid. Today, there's some profit taking going into the long weekend, but which I don't, that's expected. But you could see corn still gather a little bit more momentum on the upside. But as a producer, you have to be careful about getting too excited because these hybrid corn kernels, we have a family farm too. These hybrids are much more resilient than anybody can ever remember, and they do very, very well in hot and dry, and they do very, very well in cold and wet. So as a producer, take the opportunity not to take off the top of your bushels, but bring in some support and maybe buy some puts or cover yourself for the market going back down. I think getting your risk done on paper would be the prudent thing to do right now.
But compared to a month ago, I think the situation is a lot of the markets are a lot more favorable to U.S. farmers. If we consider, for instance, that the Brazilian real has strengthened over the last weeks.
That's going to help, number one. And number two, the problem is that, yes, the markets are a lot better, but I would say it's probably more correct to say they're less worse because we're still 20 to 25 cents underneath the break-evens for a lot of guys in corn. Mm-hmm. So we need to continue this rally and they need to continue to cover themselves in case we do decide to go back down, because still there's a lot of corn out there. I think that market got shocked by the acreage number, but private forecasters didn't have as much in their expectations. They were closer to being right than the big numbers. So it'll be interesting to see. If the market heats up here a little bit, we do get hotter and drier weather, you're definitely going to get a better opportunity to sell the market. I would just say this: I'm not asking you to take the top off by selling what you have, but maybe buy some puts and put some protection underneath in case you don't get what you want.
And I have a question from some viewers about your clothes. There is a story behind your clothes that I know about it, but I would like you to tell us about it. And one viewer, he's called Douglas. He wants to know who is the maker, where he can get this kind of clothes.
Well, I'm such a big guy. It's actually a tent maker who makes these clothing. I just lay down and they trace around me. But I wear this because my father wore this. And there's a viewers gallery at the Chicago Board of Trade in the grain room. And my father just wanted to remind visitors that it's just not gambling. It's not Las Vegas. We're actually serving an economic function. And we're setting prices in meat and corn and dairy and the likes. And there is a business function taking place. It's not gambling. And so when everybody would see him wear, and plus we have a family farm and we used to have dairy cows. So we used to milk 150 head of cattle twice a day. And so he put all that together to kind of attract attention so people would ask questions and they could be educated on what's happening in the pit rather than just thinking it's gambling. So when he retired and got out of the market, I started to wear his old clothing.
And where do you get those clothes?
I have them made professionally by a tailor.
Oh, okay.
You can't buy them.
That's Scott Shellady speaking today from Scottsdale, Arizona. Thank you.
All right, thank you.